Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna unbox the Craftamo x Sarah Burns subscription box. It's the first month, even though it's February. This one is a bit delayed, but I have to say this came in nicely packaged. It had a bubble mailer on top, and I'm guessing there's another box inside. This is the January box. I love these boxes with the artwork on top because I save them and use them for other things. It's the concept art and the sketch. It's funny that this is just a sketch and this is the eventual artwork. I'm like, this is just a sketch? Oh my gosh. Let me carefully open the box up. Oh, this is also a very cute detail. I don't know if you can see it. It's her initials and then box 1. It's cute. I have to say I really like Craftamo supplies and how things come packaged and how much input the artists have. Here are Sarah Burns. Oh, here's the Sarah Burns handle. Craftamo Instagram. They have a really odd Instagram page. Beautiful blue packaging. So it comes with a very beautiful postcard of the artwork that you saw on the front, and on the back side there is information of the things inside the box that you can see already. So let's start the unboxing. The first thing I'm seeing, of course, is the 4 gouache paint. So this box comes with 4 gouache colors from Shinhan: primary white, ultramarine deep, lemon yellow, and quinacridone red. So a primary set and a white. And Shinhan has 72 colors. So I really like the box it comes in. It has all of the information. I don't know any Korean, but if they reuse the box that all the gouache came in, I think it's very clever. But here are the gouache colors that you need for the first painting. And I think it's great that it's a primary set plus a white. Two brushes. It comes with a size 12 round brush and a 1/2 inch flat brush. These two are also included in her separate brush set. I think those were her favorite essential brushes. So it's good that they included these brushes in the first month's box. Washi tape, which is always handy, and it's a plain white one. A spray bottle with her logo, which I find to be a nice touch. Oh, a mixing palette and did something fall out? Oh, just a piece of plastic, I think. Oh, you can just keep reusing this bag. And what is this called? Like a knife? A palette? A palette knife, I think. I'm not quite sure, but oh, that's pretty handy. A see-through palette to mix on, so you can put it on whatever surface you are painting on, so you can see how the color will look on the paper. And if you use a white paper, I thought I could easily just lift out the paper, but oh, again. It also comes with, I think it was 5 sheets of cotton watercolor paper. So you have 5 tries to get this correctly. I will show my piece at the end of the video. It comes with 4 sheets of 100% cotton paper. And it's A5 size, which I think it's the perfect size to practice on. It's not too big, it's not too small. And I said before, you had 5 chances, you have 4 chances. And of course you can practice inside of your sketchbook. So we'll see if I'm able to paint the painting that is on top. And I will show you all the result. So I'm back. I've done the tutorial, or the tutorials. There were 2 long form videos packed with a lot of information, and I can't wait to tell you about it. I used 3 out of the 4 sheets. This is 100% cotton watercolor paper. And I don't know if I showed you all, but it has a slight texture, which I didn't know that would be really helpful. I tend to use hot press watercolor paper for gouache. Now I've changed my mind when it comes to just using hot press for gouache. So now I actually like using cold press watercolor paper for gouache, which I didn't expect to happen. The spray bottle that I also used, and the masking tape, which this one is pretty nice. Easily removes from the paper, it doesn't tear or anything. I forgot to add this watercolor paper. It tends to dry out pretty fast, because I was like, no wait, I'm still painting, don't dry just yet. I haven't used this palette and palette knife. I probably will use this in my tone sketchbook and just clip on the pages, because I do think this is very handy. I love working with these 4 gouache colors. Shinhan gouache is so vibrant and so pigmented, especially the red. The red kind of put me off balance sometimes. Like I just added like a hint of red and everything turned red. I'm like, how did that happen? Like red, please. While the yellow was less pigmented, so it was hard creating an orange with these 2. But I got the hang of it. There's of course a tutorial included with this box. The first part of the tutorial was exploring the colors that we received inside the first box. So this is the quinacridone red, lemon yellow and ultramarine deep. Tinting it out and mixing the colors that we'll be using in this painting. So this is the reference painting. We did a concept sketch and a quick thumbnail sketch, and I used this side of the paper to test the color before painting. And this is my version of the painting. So I really enjoyed painting. I don't tend to use a lot of dry brushing techniques, and I don't tend to like leaving brush marks. But I have to say, I really liked doing that in this painting. And I feel like I've learned so much from Sarah Burns. I'm not joking. It's impressive the way she can explain things. And it's easy enough to follow along without getting overwhelmed. And she's so calm when she's explaining things, and you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm failing right now. And she's very reassuring. So she's such a great teacher. I got so much information during her video, her tutorial, and she made it so easy enough to follow along, but not too simple that you get bored. Like, I don't tend to do thumbnail sketches, but in this one I quickly found out what I wanted to take to the eventual painting and which things that I should leave out. Like this spot I left it clear because I tend to work with watercolors. And I was like, let me leave this spot blank so that the white can really pop. But then at the end I was like, wait a second, this is gouache. I could have just painted and then gone back in with the white gouache like I did over here. So I'm like, huh. I could have made things easier on myself. And planning things out and making things simple enough to follow along. Of course, I've used these two brushes that came in the box as well. And you can see I should clean those brushes. So I do think you're getting a lot of value inside of this box, especially with the teaching of Sarah Burns. I'm impressed. Like, I'm able to do this. It doesn't look perfect, but it's very good. I'm kind of proud, I'm not gonna lie. And I like using these gouache colors. Chinois gouache tend to be, like I said, very vibrant and very pigmented and smooth gouache. The ultramarine has a beautiful granulating texture. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. So that's my opinion and thoughts about the Sarah Burns collab box. I'm highly impressed by the tutorial, the stuff that came inside of the box, because I have to say I use or will use everything inside the box. Nothing that there isn't a single item that I thought like, what am I supposed to do with that? So it's great that as soon as you get the box, you can just start using and start painting. You don't need to look around and what else do I have to pick up. I did use my porcelain palette for the painting, but you might as well use but of course you can use the mixing palette as well, and a cup of water, 2 cups of water, 3 cups of water. because the cup that I was using, I had to change it out so many times. So I really enjoyed this box and I felt that I learned a lot. So there are 3 things that I don't like about Craftamo that kind of holds me back of 100% recommending that product. The first one is very minor. The shipping tends to be slow or not on time. This box, for example, is a January box, but I got it in the first week of February, and that's fine, that can happen. But for me, this wasn't the first time, and now I know, I just know. The second thing that I don't like about Craftamo is the customer service. Oh my gosh, emailing them. They use a lot of words to say very little. Let me tell you. I don't find them to be very helpful, but that's my experience. If you have a different experience, please let me know down below. I think sharing is great, and I'm just a biased reviewer and I buy these items with my own money and I do this as a hobby. So that's my disclaimer. And the final thing that I don't like about Craftamo, which sort of ties in with the second reason, is their pricing is very odd. I ordered this box the first time it came around on the 15th of October and I bought it for a whole year. And later on in December, there were more slots available, which I think it's fantastic and it's great. But the price was lower. So when I saw the lower price in December, I reached out to the customer service of Craftamo and asked for a refund for the price difference, because I thought this is very odd. Why is there more than 20 euros of difference for the box that I paid in October compared to December? And they said that the price difference is because of the exchange rate, but I can't see, at least when I'm paying, I don't see what the exchange rate is. Because if I'm able to see that, it would make sense, but I'm not seeing that. I don't know if their exchange rate is based on pounds, because Craftamo is based in the UK. I think you should be very transparent when it comes to how much you're paying, because it's not fair that someone pays 20 euros more compared to someone that is ordering earlier or later. And then I started thinking, wait a second, if the price of the box can fluctuate that much, that means the shipping can fluctuate without any explanation. It can go from, I think I'm paying right now I think I paid €11.95. It can shoot up to 15 or close to 20 euros. So I don't think the pricing is very transparent and I don't like that. So I will update you guys if there is any more information. So those were the reasons why I don't like Craftamo, or I wouldn't 100% recommend Craftamo. But please let me know down below what are your experiences, because I'm just one person and I'm like, you know what, it might be just bad luck. Someone else got to pay 20 euros less for the box. But that's it. That's enough rambling of me. I did enjoy the box. I really enjoyed the tutorial of Zero Burns. Like I said, I've learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I would love to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye!